Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's Linda again, and this time I'm bringing you a movie review. I've been thinking about doing this for a while now, and just kind of thinking in my head what movies I want to review and what I want to talk about. So today I have two movies. They're both of independent genres. One's more of a psychological drama, one's more of a comedy. And they're both really good films. Both star some really great actors and actresses, ones who I very much enjoy watching, not only in movies but on TV. So let's get into it. So the first one I have that I want to review, this movie is more of a psychological drama. It stars Jennifer Morrison, who you may know as Emma Swan from Once Upon a Time, or Dr. Allison Cameron from House. And it also stars Josh Stewart, who you may know as JJ's husband from Criminal Minds. Can't think of his name right now. It also stars Kimberly Elise, James Fran, Stephen Ryder, just to name a few other actors in it. But the movie is called Alpha Alert. It was also known as Event 15. In this movie, the basic premise is what happens when you put three servicemen and women into an elevator, all three who have post-traumatic stress syndrome, and what happens if they get trapped in that elevator and a crazy event happens outside the elevator. You know, how do they react? And this movie is very well done. Like I said, it's more of an independent film. Here's the back of it, if you want to see the back. There we go. Just very well done. Really opens up the discussion about post-traumatic stress syndrome and how it actually really affects our servicemen and women, and how is it treated, how do they react, and just, like I said, it opens up that discussion. One of the reasons why I really love this movie is A, is because Jennifer Morrison, I'm a huge fan of hers, but B, just because, for just being pretty much set in one set, and literally it was just one set. I mean, there were a few other areas that they shot in, but the majority of it takes place in the elevator shaft. And just how dramatic it really could get. I think the acting in this was fantastic. It was definitely one that I really wanted to see as soon as I heard about it, and when I got my hands on it, I watched it by myself, and I literally was just blown away. Just how they did react, and how it actually ended up ending. Because there's a lot of plot twists in there that you don't expect right at first. And then when they come, it's just like, whoa, what? Wait a minute. Wow. So definitely I definitely highly recommend this if you have not seen it. Like I said, it's a really good movie. Just really well done. Like I said, it's an independent psychological thriller, just because, like I said, it just really plays with your mind, and it plays with their minds a lot, because you just don't know what to expect next and how they're going to react. So definitely, I give it a 5-star rating just because I just really enjoyed this movie. So definitely check it out. The second one is more of it is a comedy. Again, stars some really fantastic actors in it, actresses. It's got Olivia Wilde, who you may know from, oh good grief, Cora from Tron, 13 from House, just to name a couple of her bigger pictures. Or if you really want to go old school, Alex Kelly from The O.C. Yes, I did mention that. Was never really a fan, but one of her most well-known. It also stars Patrick Fugit, who's done quite a few movies, Matthew Lillard, Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, John Chow, let's see, who else is in here? Clark Gregg is in it, Cheryl Hines, let's see here, Fran Kranz from see, Frank Kranz. He's from Dollhouse, which was a Joss Whedon production. But this movie is called Bickford Shmeckler's Cool Idea. Bickford Shmeckler's Cool Idea. Hard to pronounce. There's the front of it, and there's the back of it. But it's about Bickford, who's Patrick Fuchs' character, and he writes this book. He's been writing on it, and it's all of his little cool ideas. And he's kind of the outcast. He lives in a fraternity house, and he's down in the basement, kind of just antisocial, really doesn't, get himself involved with them. And one night during this huge toga party, this girl, played by Olivia Wilde, she comes in and starts talking to him and sees his book, and, he tells her to get away from it. Well, one thing leads to the other. The book comes up missing, so he is frantically trying to find his book, and he is going through periods of depression because he doesn't have his book, and his book's getting passed around. And it's a really funny movie. It's, really touching, really sweet. The gentleman who wrote this, let's see here, I can't think of who his name is right off the top of my head. Sorry, it's taking me a moment here. It's Scott Liu. He wrote this movie, and he actually directed it, and pretty much almost all the actors, if I remember correctly, done this for little or nothing. And it was released back in 2006, 2007, so it's a little bit older of a movie. But, just the characters in it, the scenes, especially... It's a stoner movie. There's a lot of scenes of people getting stoned. Olivia Wilde is actually one of those characters who's getting stoned and just getting herself into some crazy antics. But, like I said, it's really about Patrick Fuchs' character, going from, like I said, just being this antisocial outcast to finding himself, and, and it's through the discovery of his book being missing and it getting passed around that he really discovers who he is. Again, it's fantastic acting. Like I said, I really enjoy this movie. It's another 5-star movie from me. Definitely check these out. Definitely check, this out, and definitely check out Alpha Alert. Like I said, both these movies I really think a lot of people will highly enjoy, because, they're both just very different, but, very touching and very thought-provoking. Just some of the topics that they do talk about. So again, this is Linda, and I do thank you for watching. Like, share, comment, thumbs up, subscribe. Really enjoy that. So again, thank you for watching, and I'll check you all later. Peace.